Back online, back online, back online. That had to end it for a bit, but I'm back. So yeah, you can catch me on D Live. Yeah, I had to start the stream. Yeah, it's kind of dead around here, ladies and gentlemen, but just stay patient. I know yesterday was. I know this week has been pretty crazy. People all over the place.
All right, let me undo this. All right,
Okay, back online.
we in there. Yeah, we back. Yeah, I had to do that right quick, man.
Okay, no problem,
All
no
right, I'm gonna have to
problem.
do things a little bit different for everybody because for whatever reason, there we go. Got to do things a little bit different for me at least because for whatever reason I can't do Windows and the window capture in OBS for some odd flipping reason. But anywho, we gonna make it work. Human
Okay,
ingenuity for the win.
all right then. That's how it
I
all
ain't
is.
tripping. Let me make sure. We gotta make it happen, man. So, for those who don't know, for those who don't know who you are, man, uh, tell them who you is, man.
All right. Well, thank you, 1020 LG. My name is Black Sage D, and pretty much probably a more well-known culture critic these days than he has any right to be. I mostly talk about current events, gaming, pop culture, and pretty much I'm a pretty anti-censorship type of guy. So
Mm.
yeah, pretty much I'm just a guy who mostly just runs his mouth on Twitter.
I mean, that's a good way to put it. That's
Yeah.
that's
So
a good way to put it. Yeah. Okay.
for my audience, how about you tell me about yourself, 1020?
Man,
What you think?
I'm a pretty chill dude, man. I do gaming, I do music, I do a whole lot of stuff, man. I also put my 2 cents in on different topics in general. Um, from social topics to also gaming topics, and how I feel about certain things, and we talk and have fun, and have a good time, and while I'm building my dynasty, that's exactly what we're doing.
That's fact.
That's how we do it. But
So
yeah, man, it's just that. Speaking of which, man, I know you were that post that you made on Twitter, bro, was whew,
yeah, so
spicy. It was a
but
spicy meatball, man. Like, so if you can, man, before we even get to that, let's go ahead and get into this match just right quick. So if I remember how to
okay,
do this,
I can link you the tweet if you want.
yeah, I got the link to the tweet.
Okay, but
Got the
it's
link to
just
the tweet. Got you.
so let's get started. Uh, close out pages now, and we're gonna get right to it. So, all right, let's get to Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, but what's going on? What's going on, bro? How y'all doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Clink Clad Crow, how you doing, bro? Welcome. All right, hold on. Let me fix this. There we go. There we go. All right. But no.
Hold on,
All
okay.
right.
I think that I think Street Fighter on my okay now Street Fighter 2 on my end, Street Fighter 5 on my end is not working for some reason.
It's not working on your end?
No, when I'm trying to do a live stream, I'm
Well.
actually stop it.
Like I
Hold
said,
on.
well, either way, I got you. Okay, well, if it doesn't work for you, then it should be like I said. I'm gonna have mine up. I'll have mine up for you, and if you need me to like download it and send you the, it's gonna be
Yeah,
a big ass
yeah.
file. Now that I think about it, but if you want me to like, if you're able to download, you should be able to download it. So like, if you need to download it, I'll show you where to go get it, where to download it
Okay,
at. It'll be up for you with no problem.
let me start it back up again before anything else. Task right here and let me end this task and okay, so let me start Street Fighter 5 up again. It
Man, my weekend was pretty good, King Clack Crow. It was all right. We was just chilling, getting back into everything. The storm was knocked everything out. I was just chilling, man. Doing a little bit of cleaning up around the house.
I have a storm.
Yeah, man. We was
Okay, now it's starting.
there we go. All right.
All right, hold on. Let me.
The question is how's it gonna work when the fight starts?
Only one way to find out.
Yo, King Clack Crow, thank you for the bits, bro. Appreciate you. That's 50 biddies. 50 biddies. Yes, sir.
All right. I don't know if you can see my. I don't know if anybody on my screen can tell me if you can hear the audio. Please let me know because I don't want OBS fucking up again. Oh shit! Hold on.
I'm gonna create a lounge here.
Yeah, I got a lot. I got a lot back into Street Fighter 5.
All right.
I
I'm gonna
already.
make it a private slot. So it's the only thing I don't like is it's just weird.
Yeah, it's just
Alright.
this is the nature of the beast when you playing fighting games on a stream.
Honestly, I don't have problems with I don't have problems like this with any other game. Like the way the
It's
way Capcom does their infrastructure on this, that's the problem I have with this.
I really like is that it's like when all the downloads and all the updates should already been there. I don't know why they haven't done it.
Oh wow.
So I mean no, I already got the I already got the uploads and stuff. I mean, I already got like the patches and stuff downloaded, so you don't have to worry about that.
We out here vibing, bro. I'm about to get this game to work. And I ain't played this game in years. I'm even playing on this old fight stick I got, yo. This is my old fight stick.
I'm gonna
show it to you.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get into a lobby. Hold on. 1 second.
All right, let me send it. I'm gonna send you the invite. Let me see if it works this way. Cause that's it is a private slot. No worries, mate.
All right.
Look me in my face. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no. Let me stop saying fucking copyright, man. They folks out here wilding.
They calling niggas for copyright now?
Trying to. They be trying to sometimes. It be weird. Yo, I saw that. I saw a clip. Shout out to Gothic for sharing that clip of of Metallica on Twitch, right? Literally, Metallica had to I think Twitch had to mute Metallica for like a few minutes or seconds or so because it was a Metallica song they were doing a concert, and Twitch had to mute it for copyright.
Yeah, I heard
for DMC. I'm like, Metallica is right there.
Yeah, I heard about that shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
That shit was irony, bro. That was just, it was so ironic. It was just as ironic as fucking that Spectrum of Whiteness made by the Slow Factory. That shit was funny. Okay.
Press the start. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Hit the button?
I'm in the button. It's not like what the fuck.
Huh. Alright. There we go. Okay, you gotta hit it once. Hit it once. There you go.
Okay, yeah. What the fuck? Like, I'm ready. I'm pressing the start. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
How do you use it? Start menu. Okay, you hit menu. It says menus. Okay, leave it at menu. What are you hitting now?
I'm pressing the start button.
Start.
It's not working.
Hit it once. Hit it once.
I'm pressing it. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, what is this?
I
Yeah,
have-
I'll fix it.
Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm pressing the start.
Alright. That's weird. Let me see. Let me check these settings right quick. Battle settings. Can we? Alright. Capcom, can you fix your online?
Okay. You know what?
Let me try it again. I'm gonna just handle it and try it again.
All right. Hold on.
That's funny.
Something's going on here.
Alright. This is
Yeah.
is your button set, bro?
I might have to exit the game. Fuck. Hold on. Cause
It says you was going to. It says you were hitting the menu button perfectly fine.
Yeah, I am, but it's like, oh, let me.
So when you go to menu, go to the menu part or to the battle set. Yeah, go to your battle settings. Check your controller.
Yeah, I just
And see what it's saying there.
I just restart. I'm just gonna restart the game because it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm pressing like the buttons. I'm pressing the OK button. It's not fucking working. Okay. You have to send me another invite.
Will do.
No idea what's going on.
I don't know either. Capcom out here don't want us to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Greatness of
But yeah, like I said, we in here talking with Black Sage, man. The one, if y'all see him on Twitter, this man out here be making folks mad on Twitter, bro.
and I don't
And
know
I just be
why.
loving it.
I really don't know
It's
why.
basic shit. It's basic shit, bro. Like honestly, it's not that bad. Like the stuff that you've been saying, like it I get where people can say, oh well, this is what it was, I get it. But matter of fact, we gonna while we waiting for him to come in, let's open said tweet here.
Okay. Gotta start all over again.
Um we gotta find this. We gotta find the tweet now because it won't let us do it.
Yeah,
All right, you know what? Screw it. Let me see. It's gonna. This is what it says. If all your common knowledge of anime is Demon Slayer, Naruto, Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece, Fate, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Gundam, My Hero Academia, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Ghost in the Shell, then you're not an anime fan. Normie, stay the fuck out of anime.
that's it. That's me, all right.
So and then of course it's because the reason why he said it was because of the article from the Kill la Kill article. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get more into that in a minute, but right now we gotta make sure this shit works.
Let's try this again. Hopefully, for the love
Let me
of God.
change. Yeah. Connection restrictions. All right. Did it not let you maybe unplug your fight stick and plug it back in? I don't know. But yeah, man, that shit was crazy. I'm like, man, that shit took off like motherfucking rocket ship, bro.
I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know it was gonna take off like that. That was just a random shower thought.
Right. I understand. Like I get it. Like at first I didn't even really give it much attention. Like I'm like, all right, cool. This is normal Black Sage.
Right. But then all of a sudden, it's like, it fucking snowballed into something much bigger. I think it was what, like 20,000 tweets or something.
Bro, 1,000?
No, 20,000 like quote retweets.
Bro, let me double check that. Let me double check that. Hold on. I'm gonna double check. Let me move this over real quick. Yeah, almost 20,000 quote retweets.
Yep.
That shit was crazy.
Definitely was.
That shit was wild. You feel me? I did like the second one because it does make sense, you know what I mean? But it's like, I really think that these people out here are just these people out here don't really take the time to think, and these people and I mentioned that these people are like they live for the clickbait, and the reason why this works so well is because of this last sentence right here. But a lot of people fail to read.
Right, and then they didn't
get
get
what I'm saying.
Fucking, like they didn't read the follow up post. That's the thing.
It's not even the follow up post. Like now, I'm not even just talking about the follow up. I'm talking about if you read the entire post, it's clearly there. Like if all your common knowledge of anime,
right?
If all of your common knowledge is anime,
and you expect all anime to be just like that, it's like I don't know what the hell to tell you.
Like I don't understand why people don't get that, bro. Like I just feel like it's just utter ridiculousness at this point that people really don't want to fucking read.
They really don't.
Let me hit that invite again. There we go.
It might be because okay, I think I know the reason why. It might be because I hit the PS4 mode on my stick.
Oh, your stick?
Yeah, pause.
No, that's not a pause. You hit the PS4 mode on your stick. That's not a pause. What do I have mine set on? I have mine set on Xbox 360.
The problem with this stick is that it's a decent serviceable stick, but
Hmm.
it's just like for certain games, it's like that has an Xbox 360 controller set up. You gotta change it up. You gotta use a special program.
Mm,
Like I think what
what are you
Joy the
using?
Key. No, I'm not using anything on this, but you know, like say for Dragon Ball Fighter Z, you had to use I think Joy the Key in order to get it to work.
Mm, I don't have that problem. I just plug and go.
Yeah, you probably just have, you have an Xbox controller. That's why.
Yep. Yeah, the company that you don't like. Funny how the company that you don't like got all the good stuff, man. All the good controllers. Everything just works. Plug and play.
I usually use Xbox controllers on this. It's just that I just thought that this would work flawlessly on PC for some reason. But it was
It should.
yeah, it should, but you know, it is what it is. I just got it because it was on sale and I had the money, so I said why not.
Fair enough.
Alright, why don't you send me an invite again then?
We'll do. But yeah, man, it's just like I think it's to me. I just find it funny, bro. Like that whole debacle, bro. Like, and it was just people that were. I'm you know what? To be petty, like I saw some of the people that quote retweeted. Some of them were people that I knew.
That's always a homie that you know.
It was a couple of cosplayers that I knew that were doing it, and I'm like, okay. And using what stick are you using?
It's a.
There it goes.
Cool. Yes.
Let's do this.
It's a Quamba fight stick. It's a Quamba drone fight stick. What the fuck is that?
I'm just like, you was hitting the wrong button.
Yeah, no, it was on lock.
Ah, that was why. That probably has something to do with it.
Chun-Li.
Now, let's begin.
Dawson.
This is the path to achieve enlightenment.
I really do need to I need to get more Chun-Li outfit. That's right. But I'm gonna keep
You
that.
only pick
Yeah, I need to get more Chun-Li outfit.
pick Chun-Li because she's a girl.
Shit. No, and she said shit. I only fight with women, shit. I like seeing women beat that ass with their ass.
Round one.
Hard.
Fight.
Keep
You
cooking.
good on everything? You straight? You good? You Gucci? You must open your mind to other possibilities, my son.
Obvious.
I'm actually trying to get better with him anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. Got them long feet. Why did I do that move? Hello? Interesting. Defense. You don't. Gotta make sure you button work. Why you
I
back
tried
into that?
I tried to do a fucking back back dash. I don't know what the fuck.
Round two. Fight.
I might have to get a new stick.
Keep cooking.
Oh, why did I do that? Hello?
Keep cooking.
Don't run from me. You can't run from yoga. Okay, that was what I did. I did not block. Why? Okay.
Yeah. Keep cooking. Keep cooking.
not hit a button? That grab should have came out. Oh my Jesus, this game. I don't like the mechanics on this game.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
Yeah, I'm just blaming
I
on
do not.
I'm blaming on hardware, not the
Fight.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
He's like, I'm blaming hardware, not the game. I'm blaming the game, damn it. I done played Street Fighter 4. We ain't had no problems with this bitch. That was actually playing. Doing.
Face God, man. The power.
Wee.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Nope, where you going?
Ready to lose? Yeah. There's a bonus. This way. Yeah. Kikosho.
Oh shit.
This way. Kikosho.
Ah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You lose.
The power of yoga.
real close.
Power of yoga beats titties any day of the week. See, folks, when you focus on yourself instead of worried about titties, it's high.
Fuck you.
Let me stop acting like I don't like. I came on most of the time. Let me
Because
let
I'm
me
supposed
stop
to be
acting
in
like
your
I
ass.
don't.
That's the
Keep
thing.
talking.
Oh, that's funny. Close doesn't count except for horseshoes and hand grenades.
Keep talking.
And this ain't Call of Duty, bitch. Nope. Yep.
This should have
All
given me.
day.
Why does it make it more annoying? Why does it make Dollar feel more fucking annoying?
Not
Yeah, ready to lose?
ooh, okay. I'll take that.
Oh, okay. This nigga way more annoying than holy shit.
No, they made him the where you have to play slow with him. Like I have to literally slow the game down.
Keep talking.
Which is fine with me. I mean, I ain't tripping. Why is it that everybody call me when I'm in the middle of screaming? Oh, hold on. Oh no, wait. Hold up. Hold on a second.
Keep talking.
Nigga, if you don't get back up here and try to fight me, man, come on. Okay, I think he's just gonna weigh out the clock. Okay.
Are you serious?
Alright, I'm back. My bad. Sorry about that.
Keep talking.
You was trying to wait out the clock, weren't you?
Keep talking.
No, I really wasn't. I was knocking the door.
Keep talking.
What does this do? I forgot. There it goes. I mean, even if I was, wait a minute, hold on. That would favor you, wouldn't it? You have a life. You had a life lead. Oh, I got a life lead now.
Ready to lose?
Oh well, you got that. I'll let you have that one.
That's good kung fu.
Final round.
Why did he bend over?
Fight.
I just realized
I think you were
that.
saying step on me.
Keep talking.
Speaking of live streams, I saw what's his name doing on Pictorial. I think what was the name of that website that you are on? I happened to catch a live stream from him that does the one that you tagged me in that one time a while back.
Keep talking.
I've been following him ever since.
Total.
Yeah.
What
His
about?
artwork is
What
good.
about him?
Nah, I like his artwork. His artwork. I've been peeping his artwork ever since you tagged me in him.
Yeah, his
Really good stuff.
His artwork is good.
Very good, actually. You jump right into that. Why?
Keep talking. Keep talking. Ready to lose?
Oh, boo. Fucked up. Oh, oh well.
You win.
Oh no. Whatever should I do?
Hard titties won again. All I gotta say.
One again. You only won once.
Alright, well, let's get honest. But yeah, what about Totoro Sensei? What about him?
Round 1.
Yeah, I was watching him. I finally got a chance to catch a live stream from him the other day. Today. He used it. I guess I thought he used Twitch, but I guess
Yeah,
not.
Totoro, they allow you to draw whatever you want. I mean, they allow you to draw like not taking more stuff on it.
On the site, yeah. That's not bad though. Like I finally got a chance to catch one of his live
Yeah,
streams.
he does a lot of
okay.
he does a lot of his own beats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you catch one of his videos, he looks like he sounds like a big fan of like adult film, like one of those adult film promos that you know you can watch.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know he has an anti-air somewhere. Where is it? Gets him every time. What is that damn anti-air? I think it's forward or back heavy punch. I think it's forward.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep
Why
talking.
did I dash into that? Excuse me?
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Whee!
And take this.
Oh,
This way.
and I'm out.
They make this nigga way too
And I'm
annoying.
out. Oh, that was actually pretty good.
Ready to lose?
Oh, of course.
Ah, damn it.
Saw that one come.
How could you a punch?
Those pre-jump frames are hoops. Pre-jump stuff, like invincibility jump frames.
So when I make making 3D models, I noticed that a lot of game assets are usually baked. Like a lot of the textures on the game is pretty much baked.
What do you mean?
Like a
What
lot
do
of
you mean? I'm confused.
like the normal maps are baked on. It's not like a completely high detail poly count, because that would like make the game crash and shit. So it's usually just a very low poly model. Oh shit.
Connection with opponent lost? What happened? Oh well, we'll do it again. Run it back. Did you the game crash for you?
No, I logged out.
Yeah, it did. Oh wow. It was like I can't take no more. So you over here talking about polygons, we can't do it. I'll invite you. But yeah, and that's the other thing too, yo. Black Sage does do he's working on 3D modeling. What are you doing 3D modeling for?
Mostly video games, pretty much.
Okay.
It's usually with animated stuff. Usually everything is a lot more high poly because you have to pay closer to detail. But when you're making an interactive video game, you gotta make everything as low poly or mid poly as possible,
Right.
so that the game will run smooth. Because you have a whole lot of polygons and triangles, working together and stuff. And if you make high poly stuff in a video game, it's pretty much going to crash the game and stuff.
Right, exactly.
And
I've been looking at there's this channel on YouTube that that used to deal with glitches. I think A+ Start. There's a channel, I don't know if you've seen that channel on YouTube. They did a Son of a Glitch on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they did a segment called Low Poly, which broke down like the polygon counts of all the like the main characters of like different like Sonic, Mario, all of that, like the whole series.
Yeah.
So it's something you might want to look into too. I don't know what programs they use.
The main character pretty much is like the only. The main character is supposed to be the highest detail, detail asset in the entire game. Pretty much, pretty much when you want to make a game character, you have to at least make them at mid poly at best.
Oh, you're already in. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
And with Pansal Totoro Sensei, he's actually using Blender.
He's using Blender?
Yeah, the same program I'm using for 3D models.
Okay.
And it's come a long way.
Oh yeah, he is. I definitely.
Now,
I mean, a lot of industry professionals actually use Autodesk and Autodesk, like 3D Max, Maya, ZBrush.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
That's what the industry professionals use. But for people who are
Akuma, you will feel my wrath.
For people who are indie or they don't have a lot of money, Blender is the next best thing. Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of people can do a lot of great work with Blender. So that's why instead of just running my mouth all 24/7, I'm just going full back circle back to what we're saying. I'm pretty much making my own shit, and I'm finding more entertainment making my own shit
wanna see my kung fu?
consuming everybody else.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's more so a balance, honestly, if you think about it. It's balanced. Like, you find the stuff that you enjoy, break down why you like it, and then if, for those that are creative like myself and you, we try to replicate that and make our own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, it's like, when we try to, it's like when all else fails, we gotta start making our own stuff.
Yep.
Why am I not grabbing? It's like I'm right there.
I hate to grab,
Yeah, like I tried to grab
the
it.
grabbing shit in this game is some of the worst compared to what they did in 4.
Yeah, it's like straight cheap. I'm not gonna lie.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
If I would have grabbed you, it probably would have ended in my face.
What am I doing?
It works for you, but it's not working for me. But yeah, it's like
The fact that you can walk out of a grab, that's the other part that I don't like in this game. Like, you can literally on wake up, can walk out of a back walk out of a grab. That makes 0 sense to me. Now, backdashing, I understand. Like, backdashing from a mechanical.
like King of Fire.
Yeah.
It's like
Which one?
That's like the like anyone. Oh, see, that's one.
Got you going on.
Take this. Keep talking.
Why did I do that?
It's like when you make your own stuff. It's like it's not actually
Don't
more
hold a grudge,
cathartic.
okay?
And pretty much I'm at the point now where I'm actually practicing coding, which is pretty much that's where the true magic is happens, pretty much.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's like I'm actually working on a small project. right off the bat.
Jeez, the damage of that. Oh my
I
god.
know, it's like, what the, like, what were they thinking? Like, that's,
I mean, it is a super.
I
It
know
makes
it's
sense.
super, but it's like, you're not supposed to take down literally half your goddamn health.
Obvious. Finish this.
Well, it doesn't help. I think.
Can't escape.
Oh yeah. Damage on that. Yeah.
Super is not supposed to shave off literally half your health.
You
Maybe a
lose.
quarter, but it's not your whole health. That's
Yeah. That depends.
that.
I did have. Well, then again, too, my super was in tandem with a combo, so that does make it does make sense. But yeah, but yeah, like making your own stuff is definitely a beautiful thing. I will say that. And back into what we were talking about earlier, man, just as far as like with the whole,
Take this.
you know, people took that tweet way further than what it needed to be, and I really wish people understand the fact that like I have no problem, like we have no problem with people that want to get into our what we love to do. I think that's,
It's like,
you know,
I have
most
no,
of
I
us
have, I
would
have
love
no
it.
problem. I have no problem either. It's just that people need to understand that there's a certain level of respect you need to have for
yeah, and we see it a lot. Like a lot of people don't get into, you know, don't get into the hobbies like that. Like they're they love to talk shit, but you know they'll love to talk shit about the hobby, but then you know.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
But then it's like, oh, all this
Round
extra
two.
bullshit. Like, I just can't, bro. Like, I don't like I for one would love to have our stuff mainstream. Like, it's you know, it's a dream to have something that you love where a lot of people can enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, but unfortunately, it's like the wrong people are noticing. That's the problem, and we gotta do something about it.
Yeah.
And thankfully, a lot of people are waking up to this. Oh man, this is.
See, it didn't do a lot of damage. See, it's just I had that combo. That's why. I forgot it doesn't work. I don't even know what I'm doing with it. I don't even know why I picked this. I don't even know what I'm doing with it. But no, it's like there's nothing wrong with it. Like I've always told people, like just enjoy. You know, when you come into a group, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know you're coming into a group setting, why the fuck are you sitting up here trying to figure out like change it? You know what I'm saying? What's the point?
It's like, why are you trying so desperately to think what's good about it? It's like, look at the fighting game community, for example. Look at the shit fit that happened the new Nintendo Direct. It's like people are trying to, you know, two Xenoblade 2 characters. It's like,
They don't even know they don't even know what Xenoblade 2 is. All they see is titties. That's the funny thing about it.
exactly, and this just shows
You know what I'm saying? Most people, honestly, what people were mad about though, people were mad about the fact that it was another sword-based character. You know what I'm saying? It's like, which is a fair argument because there's a whole bunch of sword-based characters in Smash.
Exactly. Despite the block you got, though. The block didn't
I forgot chip damage is a thing.
Round two.
Chip damage saved you. That's all it was.
Keep cooking. Keep cooking.
But yeah, it's like, it's like, super
Jesus
like,
Christ. I gotta get my basic combo down. Fuck the bullshit. Nope. Alright. Going this way. Nope. Going this way again. Going that way again.
yeah, but it's like with Xenoblade Chronicles,
Jump.
it's like, it just shows, it also goes back to an earlier point I made about Smash Brothers being one of the worst gaming franchises ever because it invites a lot of
Final
weirdos
round.
into the fan
Fight.
Keep talking.
Say.
Keep talking.
with like 2 more fighter characters left. It's like I'm really afraid of what the franchise is going to be infested with weirdos.
I don't think it's gonna be like a weirdo problem. I think it's just my personal thing is like in theory it's a good idea because what Smash did was it made people want to play more of these games. Like where did these games come from? That's how people, like for example, when they first entered the Fire Emblem characters in the game.
Yeah, it's like with the Fire Emblem though, look what happened. It's like
Escape.
you have a lot of weirdos into the damn hobby.
So define weirdo. Like that's the thing.
Well, it's like you have a whole lot of activists. You have a whole lot of activist types trying to, control the hobby. No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who write about, my sexualization, I feel uncomfortable with this. It's like who cares what you feel uncomfortable?
It's go time.
Right. It's not your art. Yeah.
Right. If
I
you
get
don't
what
like
you're
it,
saying.
Like, make your own little club. You know what I mean?
Let's do this.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like nobody has. I don't have a problem. Like if something makes you uncomfortable, like it's not for you to sit up here and be like, I mean, it's cool to voice a concern. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and say don't do it, but like voice all your concerns. Like it's cool. Did it again.
Like what the fuck is like, bruh? One thing I can praise.
Let me set something.
One thing I can set. It's on my end. Like something's happening. That might be because I'm playing on fucking Wi-Fi. I know that's a fucking sin in fighting games.
Yeah.
But it's like I
was just about to tell you.
I really don't have a fucking choice in the matter. It's like I can't really drill holes in the wall to get the art line. I'm at.
Gotcha. You better get that modem. Get a 50-foot long Ethernet cable. I mean, that'll kind of be like the same thing like with Wi-Fi, really, to be honest.
I'm really trying.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to take off the character select as an option because I know you're not picking nobody else. So. All right, I'm gonna try taking it off as option.
It's just with the activist stuff.
It's
like
go time.
These companies are listening more to these damn activists than they are the actual customers.
Let's do this.
So when you look
No, it's because what they're looking at, what they're thinking is, what a lot of these companies are thinking is they're thinking that these so-called people that are in their face are the ones, they're the vocal minority, but they think that they hold the key because these people have made them believe that they hold the key and that they're getting traction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but in the grand scheme of things, they're not really getting a lot of traction. Like I've dealt with some of these people myself. They're not getting a lot of traction. You know what I mean?
It's like when you look at all these fake gay media sites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they're barely getting any more traction. Ah, man.
I got you. You trade in my favor.
Round 2. Fight.
Take this.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Man, that was so good. But yeah, as far as like my thing as far as the FGC is concerned is like I have no problem with it being mainstream. And my only issue, because somebody asked my opinion on it, that video that you shared with old boy in the scan.
What?
And
Fraud?
with your guy, yeah, in the scan, that shit was funny.
Oh,
what? What the hell is this game, bro? That was trash. That was fucking doo-doo flakes. What? I'll give it that, but that was doo-doo flakes. What? But like, honestly, I feel like a lot of times we're like, I mean, it was handled like that was one of the most iconic videos ever. Like, honestly, because it was something that I think that needed to happen, and we need to go back to doing that more often, bro. Like, we really need to go back. Like, if you got a problem with somebody, you know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with somebody, then okay, cool. You know, let's handle it. We go play games. Let's play this game. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, unfortunately, it's like the sponsors dictate a lot of stuff.
It's not even a sponsor issue because the sponsors, honestly, the sponsors don't know better. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like, if honestly, from a business standpoint, you gotta get to the point where you can tell these sponsors like, hey, look, bro, what you're thinking, this isn't gonna work, and this is why it isn't gonna work. You know what I mean?
Keep talking.
Like these sponsors gotta understand that, like, I get it. People wanna see a certain thing or whatever. They don't want certain stuff, and sometimes you gotta get to the point where you gotta be like, look, I understand where you're coming from, but this is what we're doing. This is what my product is about, and just get the right sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to be, you know, you want people that's gonna understand.
Speaking of you saw that tweet I did the other day about
which one?
Some dude apologizing for making jokes about gold. It's like, you know, like this new guy. What's it called? Egg flicking type guy? I don't know.
I think so. Is that the one where you saying that's why you don't apologize or something like that?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's my thing is like, if you don't like something, then why are these people, you know, like, complain, like these people are complaining about shit that don't make no fucking sense to complain about. Like, if you don't want to see moves in your games, then okay, go play a game that doesn't have it. How hard is it?
It's like, but unfortunately, it's like you can't even do so much to make jokes in a damn video. It's like everybody gotta walk around and make jokes now. It's like people are getting tired of it. You know what I mean?
And as they should, and I don't blame them. And I don't blame people for getting tired and continuing to make jokes. What up, Drew? How you doing, man? Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream.
Yeah, oh man, that's the point where you get back into a corner. It's like you can't do a proper defense. It's like,
Hey, you actually can. You're not defending. You're panicking. You're literally panicking. I hear you typing, boy, you over here mashing keys like you over here typing your life story.
You do know that Chun-Li's attacks depend on you pressing rapidly, right?
Yes, her rapid fire kick, yes. I didn't have meter. I forgot they took out the invincible frames on fucking DPs in this game without unless the meter. Oh my god, that's stupid. That's been a staple in Street Fighter for years.
I wonder what Street Fighter 6 is. Like, well, for one thing, I know they're going to be censoring the fuck out of these characters.
It's go time.
And that's part of the reason why I didn't like MK11, to be honest with you.
Unfortunately, though, it's like you got a whole bunch of these activists.
Yes, it is true.
Take over. What's that?
No, Drew, one of my people in chat, he was like, is that the king of gatekeeping? Yes. We are talking with Black Sage
Yeah,
D.
I'm the king of gatekeeping.
And the D stands for D King of gatekeeping.
It's also it also stands for. Damn it!
Damn it! Damn, we got close. We made better progress, Tom.
Made better progress. Like what the fuck is the point?
That's all good.
Oh gee.
I mean,
Capcom fix
I
it.
wonder
Yeah,
if it'll be the
Capcom.
same thing if we play. It'd be the same. I mean, I'm still I'm hella rusty at Street Fighter 4 if you wanted to play that. So I mean, you probably
I
might have
might,
a better chance there.
I might, yeah, but I gotta practice a whole lot before I even attempt to get on.
We'll do it first to 5. I'm gonna switch to the first 5. That way we'll keep playing. But yeah, man. Like there's no problem. Like I have no problem with people wanting to come in. Like I don't get this issue where people think, oh well, you don't want people into your game. Like I want more people into our fandom, but
Yeah, but
it starts with you respecting.
right.
It starts with learning the history of the fandom and respecting where it came from. There's nothing wrong with making changes,
but it has to be changes for the better. But that's the thing. It's like a lot of these kids who come in, they got a goddamn chip on their shoulder. You know, you're letting all these weirdos from Twitter into the fandom. It's like you gotta draw the line. So there has to be lines drawn. Because you can't see any more ground with these people. You know what I mean? So it's like when I advocate gatekeeping, I'm not saying that nobody can come in. I'm saying that, you know, I'm pretty much saying that not anybody can get in. You got to make rules. You got to establish rules. Otherwise, the hobbies that you love so much are going to be destroyed from within. And look at all the, you know, the major pop culture staples like
For those who
Star
I wish
Wars,
to protect,
Star
I will fight
Trek,
you.
Round 1.
comic books,
Fight.
no, sci-fi in general. It's just like overtaken by words. Like, so you gotta get these fucked out.
I understand what you're doing. And that was crazy because I mean I get it because you see it all the time. Like why would you sit up here and allow yourself? And I've told people this countless times. I'm like, okay, if you're against gatekeeping, right? Let me live in your house. Let me live in your house rent free, and just lay up and eat up, and not contribute nothing to your house. And eventually, you're gonna get tired of me eating up your food. You know what I'm saying? Taking up space and not doing anything, you know, for you. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually you're going to get tired of it. So you're going to make some kind of rule somewhere. So it's the same thing with fandom, and most of it, it's not even just hard and fast rules. It's just guidelines. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect people's privacy, respect people's, you know, comments or whatever, difference of opinions. And then all of that, because I guarantee you, like, and it's crazy because, like, I've been seeing some of these people, these so-called blurs or whatever,
Oh god,
and they over here doing all this.
I fucking hate that.
You notice what I said, so-called. Some of these so-called, you know, blurs, like, I was gonna make a video or.
They don't know the hair from their ass.
I mean, you said it, I mean.
They don't know, like, they don't know their hands from their assholes from like certain like franchises, certain genres. They just think that everything.
I mean, some do. But my thing is, some do. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, yeah, I got an air throw too. Okay? But it's like, I have no problem with that. And I was gonna be like, one of them. I better not hit. I'm about to say. Oh my jeez.
Damn it.
You're being better than the. Yeah, shut up, Dark
You
Brother.
lose.
I ain't played this game in forever.
It's like when that
I'm actually doing pretty
when that fucking combo hit, it's like it should have fucking hit though. Like that should have been the end. Like what
But
the
you would.
fuck?
I was already in there.
Yeah,
So in
already
air,
there, but it still would have fucking, it still should have fucking, like, still should have, like, went out, but, whatever.
Round 1.
I feel it.
Fight.
But yeah, but like, I have no problem with people, like, if people want to learn how to play, you know, fight games or whatever, I'll be the first one to teach people. But the first thing I'm gonna teach him is, hey, look, the history of said character. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like the people who designed it, the people who like, the people who this is the main history of it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not saying you have. Well, I don't want to have a history lesson. No, it's important to know this because if you like the character. If you want to be, if you want to feel connected, this is the character that you're playing with. So you gotta have some way to connect with, say, the character. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is, something superficial as, oh, she looks good. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. She's like the most anti-air shit on the entire game. So she's probably the most anti-air character in all of Fire games.
Keep cooking! Keep cooking!
She got so many.
Keep cooking!
That her anti-airs fucking suck ass. Everybody's anti-airs suck in this game.
I know, but she got the most.
But it's like I honestly feel like it's just that these people need to just, stop worrying about like especially with Smash, bro. Like everybody was giving flack about the two girls from Xenoverse for one, and for two, nobody said nothing with Sephiroth. They had a shirtless Sephiroth. Nobody said nothing about that. Matter of fact, they loved it. So I'm like, that shows me that it's a blatant double standard. Patience. I have patience.
Ah, yeah. Well, I'm in it now. Like, come on, bro. Like,
hey, the last time, to be fair though, the last time when you hit me in the air, like when you hit me in the air, it hit me and it traded, okay? And you still won.
So when you're in the air, I can't get shit in. Like, what? Like, come on, man.
Oh, man.
But anyway, back to what I'm saying.
Round
like,
one.
being part of a nerd is learning shit. It's like, you got a lot of these fake geeks who are just retarded. And I'm trying to say this, but they're fucking retarded. They don't want to learn.
They want something to cater to them half the time. And it's like, I mean, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with being a casual. But just admit it. Like, if all you know is Dragon Ball Z, right? If that's all you know, say that. You know what I'm saying? Because anime, I'm big into anime. And there's more to anime than just Dragon Ball Z. There's more to anime than, more than just Sailor Moon. There's more than just the ones that you listed.
Like, God, never forget shows like Cutie Funny come out, because that's what made me play when shows like that.
Damn it.
That's why I really do hate finding against ammo, because you got a whole lot of fucked ammo.
Round
like,
2.
It's like, damn.
Fight.
You have an air throw too. You use it on me. Did you not use the air throw? Matter of fact, the reason why I use my air throw is because you use yours first.
No, because you have a whole bunch of them.
Well, I mean, that's her playstyle. Why did I do that? Oh my god, I feel so stupid. Okay. But no, like, I feel it, bro. Like, I have no problem. Damn.
You can't escape.
Play that game.
Acceleration. Spinning bird kick.
God, man.
I won't let up on you. Spiral arrow. This way. Spinning bird kick. Yes.
Damn it. Our prices have been getting pretty fucking close lately. Like, holy shit. It's just that.
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad.
it's like Penny's just like her anti-air is fucking ridiculous.
They're worse here than what it was in 4, because at least with fucking 4, well, with any fighting game, really, all the anti-airs has like startup of startup frames, like invincible startup frames. So the only way I can get invincible startup frames with my anti-air now is if I EX, which is stupid. Because it's been a staple for any.
They put way too much dependence on like the
Keep talking. Keep talking.
They put way too much dependence on the skill gap in this game. The skill gap in this game was really been widened, or not wide and narrow. Excuse me. Because 4 used to be, you knew the ones that put in work. You knew the ones that put in work in 4.
Yeah, it's like 3.4 like put in like 3.4 pretty much saves a lot of games on.
Oh boy. It did for the consoles, yeah, I will agree. Yeah. Why did I not block? What? Hello? Game? We're not doing this? I let them have it. Run through D. Oh my god, bro.
Don't hold a grudge, okay?
We need to run, get together and do a run through DW9. Okay, yeah, we do. I gotta break down and get that game now, cause oh my god, I heard it was bad.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it's like you have a whole bunch of nerds that you find. So you have so many black nerds, and it's like that's the thing. It's like you can see the shit being out there even a minute before. That was like what 10 years ago.
Yep, within 10, 15 years ago. Yep. Still happening. But you know, I mean, and see, this is how I know a lot of them, honestly. And this is how I know a lot of them are fake nerds, bro. Like I'm just not even trying to be funny. Like a lot of them are so worried about stuff that don't even matter in the game, right? Like shit that don't even matter. Like it doesn't matter. Wow, hit rate. Fucking bullshit. Okay.
I thought
that.
we got like a double.
You win.
Nah, that you had more like me. It was a hit rate. Which shouldn't have hit traded because I had an EX. But okay, whatever. Then.
Yeah, this game has
But,
a
like,
whole lot of fucking. But yeah, it's like a whole lot of black nerds. It's like being a black nerd is not a fucking
Round
word.
one.
It's like you
Fight.
use that term, right?
Keep talking.
But
Yo.
I don't think you understand what it is. It's like being a black nerd, you have to take constant ass whoopings from like dudes who literally just gang and claim like that's like that. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's being a black nerd, really.
Keep talking.
But I mean, at the same time, it paid off because you met dope people that actually enjoyed the fandom that you did. I mean, it sucks that, you know, like I said, a lot of these girls now are like some of these groups that I've actually came in at odds with. I told them, like, you know, I've noticed some of the stuff that they put out there that don't make no sense. Like, why are you worried about, you know, stuff that doesn't mix for the game? Like, you know, you over here trying to, like, for the, you know, black girls are trying to cute the game at the same time. I mean, it's cool and all, but like, that's not a requirement. Like, why are you worried about the latest makeup trends? Like, okay, that's a whole different trending section. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying girls can't look cute in the game. I'm not never saying that. But what I'm saying is like, bro, what does that got to do with the damn game?
Like, I'm betting you that none of these people actually play the game. Like,
Some of them do, and like, but if they do play the game, some of them have openly admitted that they're casuals. You know what I'm saying? Like one streamer I dealt with. So one streamer I dealt with, bro, I'm telling you, they was playing Fortnite, bro, and she was playing with bots with somebody in Fortnite. Literally stood up there, empty the clip, almost was firing at a damn bot, and still got her ass killed. Playing Fortnite, but yet want to sit up here and talk shit about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, no, like I'm not. There's nothing wrong with being, you know, like there's nothing wrong with being casual, but don't sit up here and talk shit and say, oh, I'm a gamer, but then you're like, oh, I'm casual. God, get out of here, man.
escape.
That was interesting.
That's good kung fu.
And I'm just like, don't sit up here and talk about like I, you know. But then it's crazy, like they're working gatekeeping, but then you're gonna sit up here and one I forgot what she put. What did she say? This one content creator, she was like, oh well, you know, black nerds have no game. Black nerds have no game. Like, why are you worried about game for? Like, we over here, you feel me? Like, we over here talking about nerd shit, and you over here worried about if a dude got game or not. Like, what does that gotta mean?
Exactly. It's like, if you're a nerd, you should know, like, you should pretty much know, like, how hard it is for most of us to actually, you know, interact with.
Yep. And then don't get me wrong, like it's dope to, you know, find somebody out there that does game, that, you know, that does, you know, that may have that swagger, that, you know, that swagger of the, you know, that's in that mainstream swagger, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but
yeah.
That at the end of the day, it's just like, bro, chill. Like, if they have it, they have it. They don't, oh well. It's about getting.
It's about having
exactly, Dark Riddler. Casual people really need to stay out of comp. Agreed. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That right there.
Casuals think they know shit when they really just only been, you know, into certain things for almost like a decade. Like, that's why I said, like, the last generation of, like, not the current last gen, but I'm talking about, like, 7th gen. This is one of the worst gens that came out because it's like it's a lot of gamers into this, you know? Like, I even heard a lot of groups say they got into gaming and then last year. It's like, what?
We've been doing this shit for years. Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, what? I didn't play Counter-Strike like that. I was Modern Warfare 2, Halo was I played Halo like for the story mode before I knew about online gaming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like,
but no, casual people do need to have comfort. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you're gonna be casual, say you're casual, please. Like, it's time to get serious. Exactly. That's what the hell. Okay. Oh wow.
we get a lot of bullshit. Like, damn.
I'm just trying to get round 2. Like, I have not played this game. This is the most I played this game since today. It was the most I played this game. And then I heard about Street Fighter 5 getting new characters and the new mechanics and stuff like that.
You didn't know about it?
Oh, I know about it. I heard about it recently, a couple days ago. When they, I know they was. I didn't know about the new mechanic, but I knew they were bringing Rose and Dan back.
I know Akira.
Yeah, that's the one too. I didn't get a chance to play Rival School. That was one of the mini games I didn't play.
That game was pretty good.
Whee! Oink. Oh.
Take this.
Okay, game. Yes, that's a combo. Oh my god, it give you a magic pencil. You should have been dead. You dead.
I was about to activate a critical R.
You lose.
But it's like these so-called blurs, man. It's like I get it, you know, you want to look cute and game at the same time. I mean, that's cool. It's fine if you can.
Our hobby is not a goddamn fashion.
It's go time.
So this shit comes with a lot of baggage. That's really why I've been advocating for gatekeeping.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and keep it. And once again, like for those that's just coming in, like gatekeeping. We're not talking gatekeeping as in like.
Right, we're not talking about
you know, like keep people out, like just keep people out and nobody else can come in. Like it's like a certain people only club. It's like honestly, if for example, it's like the equivalent of if somebody only wants to play with a certain rank of people, right? Because they feel like okay, if I'm only playing with somebody in Call of Duty that's a 1.0
Wanna see
KDA,
my kung fu?
okay, I've worked hard to get to that KDA. So if I want other people that have a similar KDA, that's gonna give me more enjoyment for me.
Keep talking.
Remember when games was all about talking about like combat stats and shit?
Yeah.
Not just,
And actually proving the shit and actually doing.
Get down.
Okay, you can do that early? Okay.
Keep talking.
I'm so bad at this.
Keep talking.
I've not played this game in years. I watch people play it, but I don't like it.
Get down.
Okay, game. Nope, cut that out. Okay, that's anti-air. Stop it. Of course that doesn't hit. Of course. But yeah, like there's nothing wrong with, you know, keeping people out that you don't want in, and that's the point. If you're a community leader, you know, you pick and choose, and there's nothing wrong with that. And my thing is, like, don't lie about it. That was the thing that used to get me, because everybody's talking about this inclusive shit, but they're not. It's not that. You know what I mean? They're lying about it. You know, it's we're all inclusive. We want all black people have a voice. But then, you know, oh well, nah, you're too nerdy for us, like, or you don't fit in our group. And I'm like,
exactly.
well, which one is it?
You're probably a fucking weirdo. Exactly, because you don't want to think. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's like you expose yourself right now. Not a real fan.
Yeah.
Not real a fan.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Keep talking.
Right, because it's cool now to play. And I'm like, these are people like they need to stop putting casual rule sets. You know, don't put casual rule sets on, you know, on competitive matches. Like, it's competitive for them, and these people need to understand this shit. You know what I mean?
But,
And there's levels to the shit.
Final round.
But they're trying to maximize sales. That's what all the companies
Keep talking.
There's nothing wrong with getting sales, but see, like, it's good to have sales up front. And we've seen it. We've seen games that have. Go ahead.
Quality, that's the thing. Like, I'd rather have quality than quantity.
That's true. But also too, it's like you see it. Games that are really good that stand the test of time. Super Smash Bros. Melee is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how many Smash Bros. Games came out, everybody went back to fucking Melee.
But unfortunately, it's like there's a whole lot of casuals that are coming into Smash Brothers,
You
and
lose.
it's like there hasn't really been a game of replicated since.
I can name a few fighting games that have replicated it, but yeah, I know what you're getting
I'm
at.
talking about Melee.
Yeah, you talking about in the Smash, but yeah, the Smash series, yeah.
Round
In the
one.
Smash series, I agree with you.
Fight.
You see that?
Keep talking.
I see a lot of people in Smash Brothers, man. They just this whole pirate and incident Blade. This exposed a lot of people. Exposed how many fake people in that fucking. How many fucking.
Oh yeah. I feel it. Jump invincibility frames is stupid.
I know these friends, like I've been making like the right hits, but they won't fucking hit.
That range, that mid kick, crouching mid kick.
After this, we're probably gonna call it tonight.
Round two.
I mean, not this.
All right,
one, after this next set.
Keep talking.
Yeah, this set. Yeah. We got a couple more games to go, I think.
Keep talking.
I made it first to 5 set.
Keep talking.
But it's like I have no issue with it. Like I really don't. It's like, you know, like I said, and I keep saying it because it's facts. Like the more people that come in my hobby, the better. Like and that's what I want to see. You know, it's you know, I would love to see people coming in and enjoying of all different skill levels But people need to understand that, like, when it comes, especially with fighting games, the reason why fighting games are so hard is because it's no Call of Duty where you can rely on somebody, a team to carry you. It's literally all you.
Right. It's pretty much like glorified chess. Oh, man.
I knew you could do it. Oh, how did I? I just sit there and wait.
I thought you were just gonna jump up and do an anti.
You lose.
Oh, anti? No, why would I jump into an anti-air? That makes no sense.
Oh, okay, I thought you not anti, but you don't do an aerial attack. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no aerials over here, buddy. Yeah, we got 3 more. I got 3 more matches to win. First to 5. Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
No. Okay. All right. Going. The auto correct on that?
What the fuck, man? Like,
Yeah.
I can't predict.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a problem.
I knew you was gonna do fireball. I was like, yep.
Like, you can barely get a hit on her. Like, damn.
Keep cooking.
Yikes. No.
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
get the fuck out of here.
Wow. Okay. What? Oh my god, gang.
Yeah.
That was
That's good kung fu.
What?
Crazy.
Final round.
That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
That was funny. I didn't know that was funny.
Gonna cross paths with each other.
Nah, since hers moves the way it does, I'm like, okay. Thanks. Nope. Boink. Forgot I can't catch him. What? Hello? Alright.
Ah, damn.
Crouching mid punch. Gotta go back to the basics. Can't be doing all that extra shit sometimes. Alright. Those out there chilling on the stream. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. We got a couple more games to go.
Everybody watch. Our matches have been insanely close.
Yep.
Round 1.
So don't think
But I'm the
I'm
champion.
Keep cooking.
Oh, nah.
Keep cooking.
What? Okay. Of course I came back there. That's that. There we go. I was looking for that move.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Huh? That missed? Alright. Okay. Yep, sure. Should be dead. Should be dead. Should be dead by now, damn it. I was like, God, okay. They just like, nah, bro, give him the match.
Round 2.
He's good.
Fight.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, that throw range. Shit, no. Okay. Wow, that was what? Hello?
God,
I had needed to burn my night. I had needed to burn.
You lose.
Got one more for me. First 5, so one more for moi.
see if I can try to get this. I'm trying to
You've been battling trolls all day, huh?
Round
the
1.
hard battle with trolls and
Fight.
Keep talking.
stuff, man.
Keep talking.
Man's been, he said it's been a long day beating up trolls' asses, man. But yeah, and all of the fighting with the trolls too, man. Just make sure you know, replenish yourself by talking with people that actually enjoy your content too. That's the other thing. Most people always spend their time fighting with trolls. They don't. They end up, you know, not taking time to fight with people that, or not fight with, but you know, do stuff like this where you know, you're chilling out with people that actually don't, you know, that don't, you know, mind you. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, are cool with you. You know what I mean? Hello?
Mission complete.
Round 2.
Oh, and a couple of your trolls tried to come to my channel on YouTube, by the way. I had to deal with them real quick. Off that stream that we did with Omega. They don't either. I'm just like, it's just funny just thinking that they can do something. It's just like, it gets, if anything, they're annoying because it's like the same thing, and it's like, bro, chill out. It's always how you, it's always a faceless person that doesn't have, they don't put their picture up on profile, or they use somebody else's profile picture, you know, that have the nerve to try to talk about how you look. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what? Y'all can suck a left nut, because I don't care, bro. Oh yeah, and they think it's funny because it's the same joke over and over. You know what I mean? I don't know if I got time or something. Yeah, exactly. And that's what matters, bro. Like, it's cool to have debates. It's cool to have disagreements. But at the end of the day, what you really want, you know, is to give people where people can come in and they, you know, people that want to come and talk. And the biggest mistake a lot of these people do is that they waste their time and they get drained by, you know, dealing with trolls. You know, they get trolls and they debate the trolls all the time.
It's like with trolls, man. Like, the best way to deal with them is to laugh because their face is empty.
That's good kung fu.
No, I don't get triggered over trolls.
Fight.
Keep
Yeah.
talking. Keep talking.
And it's always the same thing, and it does get a little annoying sometimes when you're dealing with people, like when you're dealing with a plethora of them, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna sit up here and, you know, like I said, I'm gonna level with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with anybody in my audience. Like, I'll level with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel it. Sometimes, you know, the trolls do get loud. It does get annoying. You know what I'm saying? You know.
It does get
But at the end of the day,
Keep talking.
you know, but at the end of the day, it's just how you know, you handle it with people that want to see you win. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let up on me. Yes.
You know it's coming, right? You know it's coming, right?
Keep talking. Keep talking.
What?
Yes.
The range is that bad? Oh my god, I'm done with this game.
Take and take this.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That
You know what
range.
You win.
That range is trash. Oof. Maybe I hit the low version by accident. I got one more to go though. I still win. I still gotta win. It's all good. I'm gonna make it though. We're gonna make it happen, Captain. You know, and I think that's the biggest. I think that's the biggest thing is like, as long as you get with people, and that's why these so-called activists, that's what they do. It's like they get in their little echo chambers, and they get with people that, you know, we make fun of them for their echo chambers, but they do one thing right, and they get with people at the end of the day who enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? Who believe in their content. You know what I'm saying? As much as flack as we give them. So I mean, and I feel like that's something that we need to do. We need to do the same because let them know that, hey, you know, we may not, you know, kiss ass or agree like they do. Like, you know, we may not kiss ass like they do.
Yeah, it's like,
But at the end of the
thing
day,
is, it's like we welcome different opinions. So we welcome different
Round two.
points of view.
Fight.
But they want to say no.
Yeah.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
And you know, and don't get me wrong, you need a few of those people, but like, those are the people that you don't want to, you know, you don't want to let them in on the, you know, let them in on your secret sauce. You know what I mean?
Hey, you don't want to let them in.
You know, you don't want to let them in on your secret stuff. Like you can let them know that, hey, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. If I want the yes man, I'll buy a lawyer. Exactly.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Like,
I'll take that. That's a dub.
these anti-airs are
You
strong.
Did you hit a button? Did you try to hit a button on wake up?
No, I didn't. I was in the air. I thought I had an invincibility.
I know you was in the air.
I know. I thought I had an invincibility, but it's like, I don't know.
It's go time.
But yeah, like I think we need to do more stuff like this. Man. Like,
Yeah, so we can call it a night on the game.
Yeah,
So,
on the game. Oh yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. I'll switch games or something for me personally on my stream. So, like I said, my people knows what's up, man.
So we just gonna.
But
So hold on, let me.
I'm gonna put you. Take your time, don't rush it. Take your time.
So it's kind of hard to play the game and talk at the same time. So about this. So ultimately, what I feel about mostly this cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't bend the knee because I didn't bend the knee or apologize or oh you're harassed.
Yeah.
No, I didn't cry about it. I believe in what I said.
Right. But here's the thing, like you have no problem with what up, TD boss man? You say you about to be high in like 5 minutes. All right, man. Hey, do what you do, bro. Do what you do.
I get high.
But no, my thing is but like there's nothing. Ooh, wait, let me. Okay, fight request is off. Let me take this off. Put that on dummy. All right, cool. But yeah, it's like shit. What was I saying? Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
the modded nemesis yellow flash is cool.
Oh yeah. It's like there's nothing wrong with like these people that are so against harassment are literally harassing other people. That's the
Right,
funny thing about it.
You know the funniest thing about it is that they're harassing them.
You're right, exactly. Like, these people are like, oh, we want all people of color, blah blah blah. Woo, woo. I'm like, well, hello, I'm a black man.
Crazy. Just like can't can't be afraid of putting out an opinion. Can't be afraid of
Mm,
so
yeah, that's true. I mean,
like so many people
and
are
people
afraid
need
these
to get
days
that.
to like so many people are afraid to actually mind on it.
Mm.
So
Dark Riddler says harassment could slap them in their face and they wouldn't know what it means. That's facts. And it's crazy because, but it's like I said, they keep doing it. But these are the people that, oh, we don't want people to feel harassed. It's like, nah, bro. Like, oh, that's the person I was mentioning. Remember, I told you, the one that was talking about blurs have no game. Fantastic Frankie was the one that mentioned that made that little thing on Instagram. That's what her she be doing those little hot takes or whatever.
hot take, hot
And that was
take.
that's actually one of her recent hot takes was blurs have no game. And I'm like, we're talking about like nerds here, like nerdy dudes. You know what I'm saying? These are the same people that were, you know,
Never bullied for
you're,
basically liking. Yeah, want to talk shit.
exactly, exactly. Now you're expecting these guys to have game. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
And I'm like, bro, y'all need to chill out with that shit because that shit, like, to me is dead. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be rude. Like, that shit needs to fucking die.
exactly. It's like you can't call yourself a nerd and then not understand.
Yeah. And that's the issue. And it's like there's nothing wrong with, like, being involved. Like, me personally, I'm a nerdy dude, but then I'm also involved with different things. I like rap music. I like music in general. But I do like hip hop music. I do like rap.
I
I
like
do
hip hop
like,
too.
battle
I,
rap. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of this. I like some of the newer artists. I do, not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still do this shit. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I like nerdcore artists. I like artists that do rap and like artists like Frivolous Shara, you know what I'm saying? Breeton Boy, uh Diggs the Prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that do that, what they call the nerdcore rap. You know what I'm saying? Some dope people.
now, I'm not exactly huge. I do have other interests outside of nerd. I pretty much weightlifting. I pretty much like fishing. Whenever I get the rare chance
Mm,
to, I do
right.
like working with computers. I have other hobbies.
Feel that.
Makes a more well-rounded person. Makes a more well-rounded person. Pretty much uh, having a different points of view to look at the world. A lot of these quote unquote fake nerds, they don't want a different. They don't want to really understand what other people are saying. They just want to call you an incel
Mm,
and just outrage of what I said. Any of these clout
yeah.
chasing, mostly clout chasing. That's why I didn't really. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I make an opinion on something, usually I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of what people because again it's all just hot air.
Mm,
Most of the people who are angry about that, um, thoughts. A lot of people are saying to like if are secure in your beliefs, secure in your happiness, secure in what you like and your hobbies, then you're having to say. So obviously you got something
right.
to hide.
Yep.
You're not a real fan. It's a bunch of clout chasing niggas on TikTok trying to, niggas on TikTok trying to fucking flex for the same thing. It's the same
Yeah.
thing when the jocks call nerds. Call you a
Mm,
nerd and they trying to flex on people, calling people else, trying to look good in front of
yeah.
the that's thing. That's why not really.
I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, and I agree. I agree. A lot of it is just a lot of stuff that's backwards now. It's like, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to see that gaming is a part of culture, which I knew it would. And especially when it comes down to esports, like I knew it would be, and I'm happy that it is. However, what I don't like is this idea of people want these nerdy people, like they're still trying to expect these jocks, like they're still trying to expect the jocks to do you know be involved with this shit. Like some people need to understand that, like if somebody's into sports, more often than not they're not going to be into certain things. Like, what I'm saying, if somebody has a certain personality, they have there's certain things for a reason, and some people may be, like you mentioned earlier, have different points of view, and you know what I'm saying, and they want to be more well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? And some people may not have the social skills. I mean, it is what it is. But it's not, but at the end of the day, for those that don't have the social skills, there are things like, I think that's one of the reasons why I like streaming so much, because I think streaming
Opens up.
has it has to open the people up to be able to be a little bit more social, and to get with people that that have similar views. You know what I mean? And that way you can talk and talk with people and enjoy stuff and meet new people. You know
Like
what I mean?
me personally, like me personally, like I I make it like I I stream not that often.
Hmm.
Trying to I usually try to get certain a lot of people on with certain types of views, different types of views and stuff.
Hmm.
It's become more and more vocal about it. Like I
Hmm.
didn't think I'd become as big as I thought I would. Quite honest, I was just
Yeah.
I didn't. I was on Twitter since like what 2009, but I didn't really get on Twitter. I didn't really become active I would say.
Okay.
So
Mm.
I not expect to get. It's looking at right now is 5,000. I didn't even know I have 5,000 followers.
Mm.
I have
Wow.
5,000.
That's what's up.
A lot of these
That's a
people,
blessing, man.
and most of these follow me are pretty much worked in the game industry,
Yeah.
or had to follow me through that channel because found out but no backlash.
Right. Yeah.
And so shit had different opinions. Follow the social.
Mm. I definitely I kind of don't agree with that. Like I hate that's the way a lot of companies try to work, because it's like they try to make it to where, like, if you have a different of opinion, it's
Look at
it's uh
look at Gina Carano. Fired because she it's not even because of that incident, truly because she felt a certain way. Tried to make matter of fact, I just watched that part of that big girl interview. Much
mm,
describing how this tried to apologize. Literally put her through a damn
mm,
struggle set. You know? It was one case where
mm,
she had to basically all like literally bend the knee and apologize.
mm.
That's what Disney forced her to do. But it matters.
Yeah, or they try to force it, and like that, and that right there is just basic bullying, bro. Like
It
that's
is,
literally
but
bullying.
I'm the asshole for saying
Right, for calling it out. How dare you call it out? And it's like, and that was the part that got me, like, bro, like, why is it a problem now all of a sudden that people are saying things that might be different. What I'm saying? Like, why is that a problem?
not really a problem. It's that
Okay, say you don't agree. If anything, those are the people you would want on your team. because those are the people that aren't afraid to speak up, and those are the people that will give you honest feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like, where as somebody else would say, oh yeah, this is great, this is great, somebody can come to you and get an honest opinion from you and say, hey, like for example, if I come to you with a model or something, and I go to somebody else, I say, for example, my homie Dark Riller's in the chat. Okay, Dark Riller, I talk to him, he can say, yeah, oh yeah, that's dope, that's nice. Okay, he may not know a thing about it, but then I can come to you and that knows something about it, and you could tell me, hey, how it looks. Hey man, this looks dope, but this looks okay, but this looks off here. What's the point of this? Or asking questions. Those are the type of people that you want in your thing, and I guess it's because that we're so used to, we don't like, most people don't like being told no. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't want to be told no. You know, they don't want to be told no, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's you tell them no, it's like it challenges them, and then all of a sudden they want to feel some type of way.
Well, I mean, what Corona did basically put up to the company that tried to force her to believe a certain. And I don't know about you, but
Mm,
it's something that it's a tactic that literally comes straight out of like communist China. They trying
mm,
to make in communist regimes. They're trying to force you, educate, you, try to make you believe something you don't really respect a certain. That's that to me smells fascinating.
mm,
You know? And I
yeah,
don't really even call these SJWs. I just call them woke fascists. That's what they are. Trying to get you to
yeah,
think a certain way. They're trying to censor your art. They try to police your art. They're trying to literally institute political correctness. They can
yeah,
gain control over it. So I don't really call them
mm,
SJWs. I call them really much woke fascists. And I hope everybody
yeah.
else calls
And
them,
but these people are they are so called against fascism,
but they act like
but they're
fascists.
being fascist, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, like my thing is like, even if they do say, if somebody does censor something, right? If they do censor it, what's the point? Like, what's the
Right?
point if they do censor it? Like, are they still gonna buy it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
They're not.
and it's been proven. Most people that do this censoring, they do all this censoring, and like they don't even buy the product. The product tanks. It does worse
Yeah, but
because
here's
the
the thing.
people that they're pandering to don't even really they have the least buying power. You know what I'm saying?
They're fucking communists. They don't have any. They have any money.
Mm. I mean,
This
some of them do, but they don't even they won't even use it to put their money where their mouth is. Like if honestly, if these people put their money where their mouth was, they would have a more valid argument to me. If they literally were to financially back their own stuff instead of hijacking,
I mean,
you know
again,
what I mean,
that's
hijacking Call of Duty, hijacking the Marvel Universe, hijacking video games. You'll have less people doing some shit like old girl that was talking about that article that wanted Chun-Li in Mortal Kombat. Like, how stupid can you be?
first of all, they knew what the fuck they knew exactly they knew exactly what they were doing when they made that article. Like so-called fake, um, so-called access media geek sites. They know
Hmm.
they hate the fact that nerds are standing up to them. They don't like it. They
Yeah.
really do not like it. People tell them
Mm.
no, so they see and it's like Neil Druckmann too. They hate the fact that gamers hate the fact that gamers don't do it exactly what they say. They don't swallow any.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're seeing a lot of prominent game developers. Um, you don't see a lot of prominent game developers share the same sentiment. By the way,
Yeah.
uh, watch look at this shit I just posted in the chat.
Yeah, I just saw it. I just saw it pop up on my end. Yeah, Nate Shot, stop anime gatekeeping.
Yeah. So hold
That's
on.
funny.
Let me post this up for my.
All right. Uh-oh, here we go.
So 100T Nate Shot stop anime gatekeeping. Here's my take. Tell you what,
Yeah.
jackass. We'll stop gatekeeping anime when you assholes stop calling for censorship in manga, light novels, visual novels, video games. Okay? Gatekeeping is necessary for a thriving hobby, and I don't want you woke fastest. Okay?
Yeah. Hey, fair enough.
And look at the comments.
Mm,
They're just giving this part. They're just look at the quote. They're just giving this part.
mm,
I'm just all
yep.
I'm gonna make a comment right here. You're gonna see the magic in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh man.
I get it.
Somebody said no. That's how we got to where we are today. That's funny. Yeah.
Just because you, I'm gonna get the chat. Chat, do you want to help me? You want to help me? Make a comment on this. I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna fucking.
That's funny.
1 second.
That's facts. Take your time, bro. Take your time.
This right here, I feel I
Oh
I
my
got
god,
to
I
say.
fucked it up. Yeah.
Just because you watch
One time. You're a Hunter x Hunter fan. There's a difference.
that outside,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
I need to rewatch Detective Conan again. I'm actually on episode 4970.
oh, carrying or saying One Piece. That thing is gonna happen.
Oh, I know One Piece. I don't care for much for One Piece like that.
Yeah, I know.
I like Detective. I don't ask me. Like I gotta probably try to watch it, but I'm like I just maybe it's the art style. I don't know. I didn't find it appealing. Don't judge me.
And exactly, you see a whole lot of people calling this out. I live with it. I live, with it, you know? And you know,
Yep.
people dislike the fuck. Don't,
Yeah.
I don't care. Share it with your, share it
Yeah.
with.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm going to, like I said, keep going, bro. Because like I said, this is stuff that people need to see. Because matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if, because like I said, a couple of your little the trolls that came on Omega's channel that what's his I forgot their names, but they was all on my shit in typical troll fashion because it becomes so easy. What they do is they literally sit there. They'll go through your videos and then they'll start picking like old videos and then they'll start talking shit about you. And I'm like,
Like it's like that's
and then of course they heard about they saw me make the post about, since I was in Texas and we had the electric or everything, the lights cut off
had
for us.
all the boys.
They Yeah, they wanted to like, try to rub that in my face. I'm like, bro, like the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you try to call yourself heartless, but then those are the type of people when shit happens to them, they want, oh well, we want, our prayers and thoughts and prayers for us. I'm like, no, you're not getting none of that. Sorry.
Look at this. They
I
have no reason when demand changes that they're offended. Things that they are offended by. Stop applying Western cultural standards to culture. No one will
Yep.
talk about it. That's the thing. Like, exactly. That's the thing. Like people understand that. No, people understand that. Nobody would be talking about gatekeeping like this 108 shot was literally calling for censorship for represent medium that doesn't even fucking like that does not all that. You know what I mean?
Right. It doesn't need it. Like it really it
And if you
really
don't
don't need
like
it.
it, make your own trash ass Western wannabe knockoff. And alone. That's simple.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And like I said before, and I mentioned it earlier, like most of these people literally, they literally don't have any, like they've tried making their stuff. Like we've seen them try to make stuff
Most of them
and it doesn't work. It gets overlooked.
because
So that's why they're
they
attaching.
don't really like less well known series. Really only want to attach themselves to the most popular because that's the only thing they know about. They don't want to learn. That's the thing. They don't want to.
Mm,
So it's like I'm glad that people are finally having this discussion. Like
yeah,
why I'm on here on Twitter still is because I want to discussions out. I just want to get the word out.
yeah, and as you should. Like you have a right to an opinion, just like everybody else does. If these trolls have a right to sit up here and say, "Oh well, we want to gatekeep and we want to censor," then you have a right to you have a right to speak your mind too. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be just one voice. It shouldn't be just, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Damn, I was lurking this whole time. What's up, Nessie? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, bro. Appreciate you lurking, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. See a lot of folks lurking. I don't call people out. I don't call my lurkers out unless they want to be called out. I appreciate the lurks, man. I'm good, bro. Like I'm trying to figure this shit the fuck out. That's all we're doing. I was just playing. Matter of fact, we was just talking with Black Sage, man, and we was playing some Street Fighter earlier. We were just playing some Street Fighter earlier, but then now we just talking it out, chilling, man. That's all we doing.
Japanese. My people are calling for other Japanese. There's a ton of people calling for censorship.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we know it. I know y'all. I know y'all exist.
Fine.
It's kind of a way to chill. Indeed, that is the point, man. That is definitely the point. Matter of fact, I'm gonna switch over from this game. That wasn't too bad. Hello? Stupid game. Matter of fact, we're gonna switch over to some retro games. How about that? Because I feel like it right now. Just having a conversation. Like I said, I figured I'd get, Black Sage,
Oh,
the man against gatekeeping himself in here.
and against no,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm for it. I'm King Gate.
Well, I mean, for it, my bad. You know what I mean. You know what I meant.
So here's my exactly.
Go for it.
Okay.
Talk to him.
Main reason why people are calling for anime and Japanese. Have a lot of people calling for trying to use activist soap buff activists.
Yep.
Oh my.
Nobody wants to see that shit. Like, I mean, damn, like, what's the point? Like, like, I don't understand, like, why these people are so worried about trying to get stuff censored because it's like, it makes little to no sense. It makes no sense. Like, why would I sit up here if I don't like something or if I don't want to see something? Why would I prevent other people from seeing it unless it's something that's really, 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 really bad?
Oh, here's another one. Here's the My Hero Academia constantly harassed by toxic people at the anti-gay lie that out there why, given how offend they nothing.
Mm.
I guess I
Mm.
can kind of agree. Like, the main why for gay because that's another thing. Right? Why we for gay it's pretty much because now creators and developers are now getting harassed by these Twitter weird adding everything censored.
Mm.
So apparently we're pretty much bad guys here.
Yeah, right. Yeah. How dare us?
Right.
You gotta be fucking crazy.
I'm for gatekeep because nobody knows nobody knows how to act. Nobody knows how to act. We're pretty much
Take your time.
this always just started watching. This is
That,
cool. Really, it's
that's true.
watching.
Like it's always and it's always the people that
And
like, oh well, I was bullied for liking anime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, why are you? And that was the thing. Like, if you're so bullied for always bullied for liking anime, like, why are you still hanging around these people? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you still hanging around the people that keep bullying you for liking what you like? Why don't you just leave them the fuck alone and let them do their thing, and you do you, and you go from there.
I thought just like when I thought I was got a whole lot of people, got a
Mm,
whole bunch of these people on that shit. Like gatekeeping thing, right? Gatekeeping thing that
mm-hmm,
preserves the integrity of hobbies. Don't gatekeep.
mm,
It's not gonna do comic book. Look how people are not gatekeeping that.
right, right.
Exactly. It's turned into it. Like a
Marvel.
exactly, but it's become like a place for propaganda, left wing propaganda. So I
Right.
I advocate for gatekeeping. Fine. That I always remind people of Marvel comics.
Yeah.
I always remind them of like DC. I always remind people of
Current
Marvel.
what's happening, and it's happening right now. It's not like this was happening like over 50 plus years ago, and everything's perfectly fine. Nah, this is happening like literally right now. People are literally not happy, literally trying to call for censorship of stuff that don't even matter and trying to change stories of stuff that doesn't even need to be changed.
Right. It's like get that this shit primarily made for Japanese.
And you know what though? I think the reason why, and the reason why a lot of people are trying to get into it now is because, and I mentioned it like I think earlier, is that they realize that sometimes like you see your favorite actor or whatever, or an actor that's really a positive actor. He's known for doing a really good job of acting in general, and he might say something like in an interview. It becomes influential. You know what I'm saying? And so they realize that these types of people are influential, not necessarily and it's not forced. It's actually they're pretty good at what they do, but they're just a good person overall. You know what I mean? Or a good actor, or good at their craft overall. So people want to see them, and
Right.
people want to listen to them. So what they do is they try to infiltrate that and be like that. That's why they're trying to attach themselves stuff to that now.
That because it's like Japanese society doesn't mix politics kind of
Yeah.
a foreign
And if they,
accent.
but
If
it,
they do,
but
it's
if they do,
make allegory, make it allegorical. They
yeah,
don't exactly directly just preach to the choir. So
yeah.
it's like
And
I,
hell, in
I,
some
I
places they can't even. There's some countries that can't even do that shit. They have to be subtle with it because if everybody knows what it is, then
right, the government. So
yeah,
it's like
and that's what folks want. Like I don't understand why they want that.
art
Like
of
why would you want that?
art of storytelling is pretty much giving out stop giving out illusions. Start just doing activism. It's no longer a story. It's propaganda. Never
Mm,
never want to steal ever.
mm. What's the most amount of calories I've consumed in a day? Random question. Oh, I don't know, man. Every day, 9,000 every day. I don't even know. I gotta take an actual calorie count.
Over 9,000.
I've over 9,000. Oh, shut up. I just, I just caught what you said. No, that
Me,
wasn't it. No,
I
yeah.
don't really.
So
Have,
I need to. I wouldn't say I need to, but it would be interesting to know.
yeah, I think what's it? Calorie average person.
Something like that.
Or
Wasn't it
was it
2,000? Yeah, 2,000 a day.
yeah, something like 2,000, like 15,000.
Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. But yeah, like I feel like it's like these people literally are advocating for propaganda, and it's like I don't like that. Like nobody wants to, like nobody like I like how you keep the average person needs 2,000 to 2,300 a day. Really? Hmm. No wonder why I'm skinny. Um, but I feel like a lot of people like I remember you mentioned one time about the advertisements in the '90s for like certain games in the '90s, and it's crazy how like the advertisements used to change so much since then, and how like it was just it it was just fun. Like it was just fun. Like
Fun,
they
but
were
now
fun
everything has to be a
advertising.
goddamn. Like you can't even get propagandized the normal way.
Yeah, like it has to be. It has to be. How do I put it? It has to be a certain thing. And it has to fit everybody's standards. You know, it can't offend anybody, and it's like
It's not even offending. Like
it.
it's trying desperately to become propaganda, activist propaganda. Like you're selling a goddamn car commercial. I don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter or goddamn marriage nigga. I just wanna see what the car does. What is this about? What's the specs? What are you selling me for? Like what is this?
Mm, mm, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're gonna have to speak. I don't know. Did you move away from your microphone a little bit? Because you sound a little far away.
Hold on. You hear me
There you
now?
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
yeah. So
Now, for
you saw
those
that
that
ad you
can,
saw that ad for Cadbury eggs when two dudes was kissing. It was kissing with the
oh
damn egg in it.
yeah,
It's like what the fuck does this have anything to do with the damn egg? Like this, can you tell me if it's good or not? Like that, I'm sorry, but
right.
two dudes kissing each other, eating a damn Cadbury, eating some white shit between each other. Like that doesn't make me want to eat that joint, man. Like what the fuck? It's like you got two dudes, two grown ass bald dudes, basically making
Yeah,
out each other with some white gooey shit between them. Like, ugh. It's like, oh my
yeah.
god,
I
man.
know what the implication is. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
The-
it's like that's not appetizing, man. It's like that. I'm gonna be surprised if it costs more sales.
yeah.
Cause
That
that's
people, I'm like, all right, look, I don't want no more Cadbury eggs now. We don't want
exactly.
that no more.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, it's just you got to think about stuff like that, like as and that's the thing is like these people. That's why they try to attach themselves to it so much is because they understand or they see the idea, the basic idea of like, oh my God, this is getting, this is what people like. So if they think that if we can change what people like,
They
they won't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
they believe that pop culture is more respected than even the politicians. That's how they get their hands on it.
Yeah, yeah. And it doesn't even and it don't even be like that. Like that's how crazy it is. It's like, bro, sometimes you just
Yeah,
sometimes you just have to like realize that some things just work because they work. You know what I'm saying? A man wants to see an attractive woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why that is such a huge problem.
it's a problem because it is well. You just explained your point. It's a problem because it appeals to straight men.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, and I've
A
noticed
lot, a
that. Like,
lot, a
it's
lot of these
always been
a lot of these activist types are pretty much um a lot of these activist types
unattractive.
are no, is that a lot of these activist types are pretty much like mentally ill females with a, a axe to grind.
Mm,
So it's like
it makes
they
sense.
have a grudge. They're mentally ill people with a grudge. That's what a lot of these
Mm,
people have been. That's what a lot of these people have been doing. And this all this trying to change people, trying to change everything to be some sort of activist soapbox. It doesn't come from a thing of love or a thing of trying to get people to understand them. But what these people have been acting like on Twitter and on social media and stuff, it basically comes from a place of vengeance. These
yeah,
people want revenge for some odd reason. I don't know why, really.
yeah.
And for some
I
reason
could
they
tell
have an
you, like
axe to
for
and for some reason they have an
uh,
axe to grind for like with nerds for some reason.
oh yeah, that too. They just hate it because we out here doing our thing. Like,
And
bro,
we
like
and
I
exactly,
just tell them I just be chilling.
and we're not accepting the bullshit. And you notice how whenever every company tries to do this social justice commercial, their shit usually gets downvoted to hell.
Yeah, it
So it's
does.
like nobody
It does.
nobody likes this shit because politics are divisive, man. I don't know
Yeah.
why these companies still think that this is acceptable. Like they need to get the fuck out of here. They need to get the fuck out with this activism, real, because it's tearing is
It's
literally
not
tearing
even
this.
real activism. It's fucking fake activism at this point.
Oh, did you? Speaking of that, did you see that Coca-Cola shit I shared?
Yep, I've been seeing that.
Oh boy, I love the
Be and I talked about that yesterday. I said, man, if like I mentioned, what the fuck? I killed you, you fucking bitch. I don't even want to play this no more. I'm resetting that. Fuck you. Uh, oh, snap metal slug, yes sir. Like if it said, like, and this is how you can easily turn the situation around, right? If if this were to say, be more, be less black, be less Hispanic, be less whatever. You know what I'm saying?
the
Any other country, it would be, or any other nationality, it would be a problem.
they would already they already would be shut down. Coca-Cola would issue a quote unquote brand statement and whatnot. Our intention was to never our intention was to never offend anyone. We are totally sorry. No, blah blah blah, corporate bullshit. And speaking of that,
Yeah.
have you seen that Crunchyroll shit where they talk about that my girlfriend's a dark skinned gal and people got upset? Twitter riddles got upset.
Mm, yeah. Well, Coca-Cola, somebody, a whistleblower, an internal whistleblower from Coca-Cola, released this ad. Basically, well, not an ad. It was a training. It was a forced training, and I walked right into that like a dumbass. The forced training, basically saying, for people, for it's like a racist, I guess, for stopping people from being racist type thing. Racism training type shit.
Yeah, it's from the usual suspects, Robin DeAngelo or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, it's like these companies need to push these people away.
Yeah, because it's not gonna do nothing. But they should realize, okay, these people are driving our companies out of business,
But they still have to keep
and
them in.
and and it's honestly, it makes it bad for it really does make it bad for like actual black people, like for people that try to advocate for Black Lives Matter, for example, right? It makes it hard for actual black people
Right.
because
It turns us into a fashion statement. It turns us into a marketing slogan.
not even just that. No, it makes us to the point where like it makes us look bad. Not just a marketing statement, but it makes us look genuinely bad.
Right. And these people are
And it
being
makes us look like that we're not it makes us look like we're not capable of actually doing the things that we say that we're that we're trying to fight for, the equality that we're trying to fight for.
it's not even that. It's like when you have these like disgusting activists out there trying to speak on behalf of all black people and try to push this racist divisive this racist divisive crap, this critical race theory. That's not
Yeah,
that doesn't make us look good. That just makes us look like a bunch of asshole black supremacists.
yeah,
And I'm sorry, I'll be damned
that's
if I
true.
become a black supremacist.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love being black. I'm not gonna sit up here and
Me
say I
too.
don't.
I
I enjoy
do.
it.
I love it. I love being black. More
I
white
mean, I
bitches
love
for me.
I love how creative. I love how creative we can be. I love everything about.
I love the fact that
I
more.
love everything.
I per
I love how what we can do when we become, when we get creative. I love what what our culture can provide. Like I love it. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna, my love of my culture doesn't come with me devaluing other people's culture.
right.
You know what I mean?
If you're securing yourself, then you really don't have any choice. Like you really don't have any reason to be a supremacist. You don't really have any way to shit on white people like that, because if you're securing yourself, then you can get by without trying to get people to say, hey, white people bad, black people good. It's like it
Yeah,
shouldn't work that way. And so you're
yeah.
becoming the very thing that you hate the most. And that's really why I'm personally don't support Black Lives Matter, especially after this George Floyd bullshit, because it's like it has enabled these people, and too many companies, too many people in higher positions are afraid to stand up to these assholes. It's like we get like listen, I think everybody can
Yeah.
admit that regardless of how that case, like, regardless of what happened to George Floyd, a lot of people saying he died of an overdose and the knee to the neck
Hmm.
didn't do anything. But regardless of that, we can all say that the cops did a very bad job in that situation. Regardless,
Yeah.
they did. But and I'm
But
not
then
making
also too, but my thing is also too. Here's the thing: like, if if he wasn't doing what he's supposed, if the guy that was getting arrested was acting out of turn too, I mean,
right,
you
right,
gotta look at a whole bunch of things too.
right. There was a
So
reason why the
that's one of
cops
the
was
things I
called.
look at.
There was a reason why the cops were
Exactly.
called.
So
And Floyd
you
was a
know,
career criminal. So let's
yeah.
not say act like this dude was the same. That's why I don't like that nigga. To be honest with you, I really don't. Fuck
Mm,
that dude, because he basically assaulted a pregnant woman, and
right.
you don't catch no clout with me for that, man. But honestly,
Mm,
honestly, regardless of that, I think that police do need to have some sort of reform, some sort of better training. So
yeah.
they do, and that's why we need more funding for the cops to basically pay for the better training. But we don't need this anti-racist bullshit permeating through all of our institutions, because that doesn't that it mostly just screams communism, because it takes away whatever personal liberty we have. I mean,
Mm,
you know, it's like you're trying to re-educate people when you know damn well that people are always going to have different belief sets, and that's just the reality of the world. So can't really stop
yeah.
racism ever. It's
Yeah.
existed since like the beginning of time.
Hmm.
But
But
it's
what you can do is you can curb it, and you can curb it. That's the thing, and that's the thing that we all been saying is that like you can curb it. You're not gonna stop it per se, but you can narrow it down to where there's a when it does happen, you can get it nipping in the bud. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the goal. And I think right now, and especially in today's time, I could definitely say we've done a heck of a good job, you know,
We did.
taking advantage of getting it to where people can get in better positions.
Right. But, you know, it's just that this whole situation has been hijacked by grifters who are completely evil. They push this divisive racism on people. So
Yeah, agreed.
it's like I can't at this point, man. I feel like I'm doing the black community a service by calling out critical race theory.
Yeah, and as you should. Yeah, and was it Buffalo? Yeah, I agree. I mean, we're not perfect, but at the end of the day, we do our best, and that's the bottom line is
Right.
we do our best to do learn better and
And
to
be
do
better.
better. You know what I mean?
And to be better.
You know what I mean? And then to understand that okay, there's differences of opinions. Once we understand that people have different opinions, and then once we get past that part, we good. You know what I'm saying? And, okay, I agree here and handle it differently. Handle it with respect. Okay, I may not always. There's been times where me and you don't agree on a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? As far as we one big thing we don't agree on is the esports. Overall.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit up here and join the hate mob against you at all.
Right. And I respect other people's opinions on esports. I respect other people's
Yeah,
opinions on it. I may not like it, but I can at least respect you have a good opinion on it.
yeah. And that's the point, and that's the problem with people is like they don't want to do that part. They don't want to put in the work to accept other opinions or none of that. Like it's this whole my way or the highway mentality is the
It's
problem.
toxic. Toxic. So
But I,
ultimate
I agree though. Like I
ultimate
definitely understand. Go ahead.
ultimately
My bad.
coming full circle back to what we were talking about in terms of gatekeeping and fake nerd media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um I feel like, man, a lot of people need to stop, especially a lot of so-called black nerds, so-called blurs. They need to start
Yeah.
asking themselves this. They need to start asking themselves, what exactly, what exactly do they They need to start asking themselves, what exactly. It just escaped me. I'm sorry. Um,
No. What exactly are they looking for? What are
yeah,
they trying
what,
to
yeah,
do?
like, ask themselves this, like, what exactly do they want? Like, what exactly
Mm,
do they believe in? What exactly are they into?
mm,
I can't for the life of me understand, how many of these fake nerd types and these so-called blurs, they want to shit on the very hobby that they
or
say they're a fan of, but they want to proudly claim they're a nerd. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not.
right, or I wouldn't even say like
You're calling
they're
people
casual at
incels.
best.
Yeah, they are casual, but they want to act like they're the foremost authority. Like, you got this one chick to say that women in anime were always objectified and always the lesser of in many manga, and then it turns out that she didn't even watch a single anime in her life. It's like, bruh,
Yeah.
that's
Same
just
thing with
that's the
Anita Sarkeesian.
exactly. If you don't,
Like
exactly. They
like make it like if all you watch like I mentioned earlier, like if that's all you watch, then say that's all you watch. You know what I mean? Like say that.
and
You know
don't
what I
and
mean?
don't try to pretend like you're some sort of like foremost authority on something. And don't start demanding shit
Yeah.
either. That's the thing. Stay in your lane. Be humble. Be humble.
Yeah.
It's like Kendrick Lamar said. Be humble.
Yeah.
Sit
Exactly.
down.
I mean, and
Be
there's
humble.
there's nothing there is nothing wrong with being a casual or something. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And we're not we're not we don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the nerd community, honestly, to be fair, is one of the most welcoming communities. You know what I'm saying? Can be.
Because we know what it's like to
And
be
and when
capped
they and
out.
when they say and when they say that, oh well, these people have disrespected me, blah blah blah, whoop de woo. And 9 times out of 10, what they won't tell you is what they did.
Right. They
to
don't.
do that, to get there. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, nerds, especially when they see a pretty girl, you know what I'm saying, they'll be some of the first ones to give a girl multiple chances because it's like, oh my god, it's a pretty girl in our midst.
Right, but that's
You know
how
what I'm
they get
saying?
in.
So,
They
but then again,
but that's how they get in.
but
It's
when
like
they,
they pretty much emotionally blackmail you into getting there.
yeah, yeah, exactly,
Emotionally
and that's the
manipulate.
part that I don't like. Yeah,
Right.
that's the word. Yep. And I don't like that like at all, bro. Like
It's like
I can't get with that.
it's like nerds have knows what it's like to be, kept out of hobbies. So of course the welcoming nature, let them in. But unfortunately, we got, these fake geek media stuff like these fake media organizations like Critical Role. That did a lot of damage to the nerd community in ways that, a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah, critical. You mean critical role?
Yeah, Critical Role. And
What is
what's that
what?
other
Wait,
thing? What's that other thing? Yeah, tropes versus women.
oh yeah, 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 yeah,
That
yeah, yeah.
pretty
I know what
much,
you're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
that pretty much did a lot of damage to nerd culture in general.
As someone who's been in the retro video game community for 6 years, yeah. Oh yeah, man. You already know, man. Like they'll love to have you, and it's even if you do something bad, they'll talk to you. Like that's the real deal. Like they'll talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this. So when people say that, oh well, these people are mean, it's like, bro, what did you do to these people? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? What have you done to this person to piss them off? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a so-called pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, they don't take me serious in a group. Well, you're over here talking about makeup. You know what I'm saying? You
And
over
you're not
here,
even talking about the actual series or
right?
the
You
thing
over
that
here
you're
like
into.
Hunter x Hunter, for example. You know how many girls right now are in love with Hisoka? You know how many these so-called blur girls are in love with Hisoka? Like this dude is a straight up pedophile.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's straight up he's like, well, I mean, the way he comes off at Gone at least is pedophilic
Exactly. But
because he's addicted to strong people and watching them grow. So one can say that he may be pedophilic.
right, but that's like
Sorry, I don't watch anime. That's fine. Hey, I feel you. I don't blame you.
no, it's just that that's the dynamic of the series. It's like you got people with so many different characteristics and views that you can kind of make that dynamic work.
Yeah,
But
you know,
it's like they only like the surface level appearance. Like they don't like the
like
actual.
okay, games. Oh, you know what? You know what? To give you a better example, game example, right?
Right.
So, for example, Poison, right? From the Capcom's Poison.
Yeah.
She's literally a female. Okay, she's literally a female. A lot
Yep.
of people don't believe me, but she's literally a female. She was originally a female, and that's why I say that
And they
because
changed her
the
into a
reason
mech.
why she wasn't, they changed her into what they call a new type because back in the '90s they were really big on
Violence against women.
um violence against women, so they had to change
Well,
it.
actually, Poison was just transformed into a straight up dude in the American version.
No,
I think.
she was turned into a new type. No, she was turned. They changed her clothes. They made her a new type,
Yeah.
and that was the issue.
Yeah. But I kind of like the fact that Capcom is being coy about it. Capcom's being coy about
Yeah,
her real identity because maybe
yeah.
she is,
Now they are. Yeah,
yeah, maybe she is, maybe she isn't. We don't know, and that's up to you to interpret.
right,
And
right.
I kind of like game developers just not trying to get into all that, trying to be trying to set a line, just keep them wondering.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. On videos, you look so you should write like can I? Yeah, yes. I need to. I know about Rocket Knight. I just never had a chance to play it.
Oh, I have Rocket Knight on Steam. I gotta get to playing that, but I gotta finish Mighty Number. There's a whole lot of games I need to finish streaming. Matter of fact, I probably
Bro, I
might
got
stream.
games for fucking days.
I probably need to start streaming Mighty Number 9 to be honest with you. Again,
Bro,
probably tonight. Really,
man, that game was a technical nightmare.
it's all right for me, but it's not anything extremely great. It's not anything. It's not anything fantastic or mind blowing, but it's decent.
Yeah. I
So
mean, they did what they had to. It's not one of the better remakes or the like Bloodstained.
Yeah,
No, Bloodstained is a hella good remake.
I actually got the game too on PS4.
Oh, bros.
I
got it on Steam,
as a
and
matter
I
of fact,
love it.
it's still getting new updates to this day. Crazy.
Yes, the classic mode. Yes.
Yeah, and I think Miriam from Bloodstained is also appearing in Blasphemous.
Oh yeah.
That that
Yep,
game Blasphemous.
you're right. Yes, I do.
Crazy.
I gotta play it though.
One of
Move out the way, boss.
I do have to say that maybe one day it can Mighty Number 9 can make a comeback, but I don't know. So,
right now I'm trying to survive like the
Faceless
Peaches.
warrior, stay thy course.
Fuck it, eh?
I sense a heavy
Man, I ain't
burden
played this game
within
in so
me.
long.
Oh, sorry about that.
No,
Trailer play.
it's not your fault.
Yeah, no trailer. Trailer play. I don't know why, but actually, you can Lawrence, you got Blasphemous.
Blasphemous. Do I have it? I
LG?
don't.
Well, here.
Mighty Number Yikes.
Yeah, Mighty Number. Well, I just linked you I just gave you a link to the store page on Steam. It's pretty much $9 right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm about to look
Like
at that.
$10 right now.
Yo, Blasphemous Second. Yeah. I need to. I was looking into that, man. That game looks dope as hell.
I got it on PS4.
All right, I'm gonna play something else because man, I got a whole bunch of games on my arcade emulator. Oh my jeebus. I got games for days.
You getting that new that Capcom arcade collection, that new one coming out?
Man, I want to so bad. That was shambles. You was talking about Mighty Number 9 with shambles. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was. I'll give it an A for effort, maybe? Question mark.
Yeah, Mighty
Maybe?
Number 9. Mighty Number 9 isn't that bad. It's fairly decent for what it is. It's just that the marketing was trash for it. It's just that the whole situation behind it was trash. But on a whole, like the game is actually pretty decent. That's just me. So Lawrence, you wanna call it a night here?
Yeah, you go ahead, call it now, man.
Okay, so
Thank you for coming through, man. Let people know where they can find you at, bro.
well, you can find me on Twitter right now at let's see, you can find me on Twitter at capital B Black capital D capital G Gamer1 on Twitter. It's Black D Gamer1 on Twitter.
Yeah.
And
matter of
you
fact,
can
I'm about to pull it up right now. I'm pulling it up on my end for people to look at on Twitter right now.
right.
Yeah, he's got all his stuff right here. Y'all go check him out. PayPal, Twitch, all that, Nintendo, Steam, Mines, all that stuff. Y'all go check him out.
Right.
He don't pull no punches.
Really don't.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't a bad dude, man. Just all y'all gotta do is take time to talk to him. Promise you, it ain't gonna be that bad. I'm gonna keep streaming on my end because I keep my. He's as bad as that 2K. Man, bye. Shut up, Dark Riddler.
How's the recent 2K game?
It's all right. If I'm playing it on PC, so I get to mod mine. I got 2K21. I got it while it was on sale.
How are you able to mod it without like getting suspended?
I don't play online. I don't do the online modes.
Then what's the point of playing it?
There's a whole bunch of man. The offline is dope as fuck. You know that there's game sliders in there, right? You can mess with the game sliders where you can like have your you can have your sliders up to have it like a more arcade experience.
Yeah,
You can play it
but
offline. Like there's like they literally modded it to where, for example, I think last 2K20, they did a mod for what was the mod? It was a summer league mod. Now, if you're a big basketball, like kind of into basketball like me,
yeah,
in the off season they do like the summer league,
I know what a summer league is. Yeah.
which yeah, so yeah, that mod somebody modded the whole roster, okay, and not only just the roster, but like um, the jerseys, the stadiums. They made the stadiums into like smaller stadiums and stuff like that. I mean, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's like it, but can you at least play with another person locally?
Yeah, yeah, of course. You can play up to 4 people local.
Hmm, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know if I don't really have the time to I don't none of my friends have the time to come over to the house, the crib, basically
yeah,
play locally, but I'll see about that because online gaming
yeah,
where it's at for
yeah. I
so
mean, I like it, but like I like online gaming, but sometimes it's good to just play games by your damn self. Sometimes.
yeah, it's
Shit.
good to play with yourself.
Don't you dare. Shut up and go sit
Look,
down.
I
Okay.
love to play with ourselves
Says the
sometimes.
person says the person that likes anime titties, okay?
Yeah, we all play with ourselves. So okay, Lawrence, I'm
You
gonna
say that for you. Speak for
yeah.
yourself,
I'll
okay?
speak for myself and I'll speak for every red-blooded man in America. All right, Lawrence, I'll catch you later. Peace out.
All right, man. You have yourself a good one, man.
All right, peace out, everybody. And where can anybody find you before you go?
Oh yeah, before we go, man, y'all can find me on Twitter 210LG, as well as Facebook, and also on YouTube as well. Uh,
Okay, let me
Lawrence Gilmer on YouTube. Matter of fact, I will drop the YouTube link for you.
okay.
Uh, let me drop a YouTube link for you, and I got you, bro. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of this. Like I said, as far as gaming on Twitch, also as well, 210LG on Twitch. I do a whole bunch of random stuff, music, gaming, all that good stuff, man.
Oh, and he
And
also
even
makes beats too.
little stuff like this. Yes, I do. Yes, I
So
do.
you guys need some beats. Find
That's
them
why.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting back into doing projects. I kind of low key want to do like a album project. I was thinking about doing one.
Album.
I need to do one. Yeah, I need to do a mixtape album. Yeah, yeah, we it's in the thoughts. It's in thought process right now. I need to quit playing to go ahead and do it.
Okay, so we're gonna be heading out. Thank you guys for coming
All right, bro.
around. Uh,
Thank you. Appreciate you.
mhm. So yeah, so just gonna exit out. Yeah, peace out, everybody. Peace.